Okay, guys. Good afternoon and good evening, and probably it's a good morning to many guys from other part of the world. And those who are seeing this video, this is Teach Me series number 6: How to Identify a Trend. So a lot of traders have this issue, and uh, particularly how do we really identify a trend? Is that price going up or going down? So you have this kind of doubts. So today I'm going to give you a very deep insight on how to identify a trend, and this will give you a very clear picture how to trade with a trend. Okay, so let's go into the content of the webinar. Those who haven't subscribed to our webinar program, or this probably you guys are new to the webinar, let me give you guys some information about our webinar. Wait, just hold on now. Okay, there's actually two programs under the Price Action Guru. Teach Me series, which is the current webinar program that you're seeing now, is actually Teach Me series, where the program will go for next 52 weeks throughout the year. It's an 1 hour weekly webinar program where this will give you a great exposure on how Price Action Guru traders trading with extraordinary results. So if you guys see, we have made 1,000%, 500%, 5,000%. My students are performing. So all this is possible because we have a different mindset and skill set. So this is the program that we offer through this webinar, and it's only 360 USD now. So you can sign up to the link below the video or above the video, so you can get benefited from this program. And if you think like 52 weeks is too long, Parthiban, can you guide us through a personal coaching, which I want the results so much faster? I want guidance on live account. Yes, we have a program for you. It's a personal coaching done by me. And for those who seriously, this is actually only for those who seriously want to be active and full-time in 12 to 24 months. If you have some program, then this is the coaching. And it's a personalized coaching on a live account where the participants learn how to master the psychology of trading models so that they can be consistently withdraw money from the market. Each participant will be experienced minimum 100% gain on the live account. During the session, I'll help you to turn $100 to 200 USD. That's okay. That's the normal. Wait, let me resume content. That's what you will be experiencing. And as you guys know, Price Action Guru is equivalent to real traders in real life account experience. So we only shared our experience in live account. Now let's go into today's content. Our webinar program will be having a few segment. What is the segment? First, I'll be updating on the last week's trading ideas. Second, any announcements that I want to do with the Price Action Guru webinar students, I'll be making announcement through the video. And I'll dive into the Teach Me series number 6. Actually, that's Teach Me series 6. And I'll be showing you this week's trading opportunity. For today's webinar, I will not be sharing today's opportunity because it's public. So I'll be sharing to the existing students webinar purchases in the webinar portal. And I'll share Inspire Me PAG, one student's live account for this week, how they have really transformed and made a good profit. Now, this was the last week's trading idea. So far, those who are in the chat, can you guys hear what I'm talking? If yes, just click, just comment yes or something. Okay. Yes, good. Wow, good. Okay, this was last week's trading idea. So we anticipated oil to drop further down. Okay, let's see oil. We anticipated even the price is over here. I did not give a buy signal. I say price has to drop lower and then you pull back because the stop loss hunting has to be done. And the result was, well, why the chart like this? Okay, the result was, yes, the price did drop a bit, but not impulsively. So what happened last week, if you have seen my Facebook video, I went short on oil and made a good profit. Because since I know it's going to do a stop loss hunting, I went on the opposite direction. So that was like a very good trade. I made good profit on that. And The price just reached this week. So last week's trading idea still valid till now. You can go and take a position on US oil. The second trade is actually USD CAD. It's not Euro CAD, USD CAD. The price at this level. So, okay, this is USD CAD. The price just reached this week. So the two trades is still valid. You can take this week. Last week's, guys, what happened was, okay, let me share with you guys. Last week's what happened, the market, the correlations all went haywire because the coronavirus issues, the sentiment and dollar was safe happen. It was just strengthening for no reason, and across all the major pairs, it was not strengthening equally. So literally most of the trades was not triggered last week. So still valid for this week. So nothing to worry, nothing to concern. So let's jump into today's trading session now. Before that, just update you guys, those who are watching, we have an offline preview at our premise in KL Central, Briefels. So those who wants to meet me and our team, want to see some sharing experience, we're going to share our discover our secrets to earn $1,000 weekly profit in Forex market. So do join us. It's 29 February to 2020. There's a 2 session, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So you can join us. Now, I'm going to jump to today's session now. Today's session is going to be very interesting where this program, whatever I'm sharing this webinar, literally is actually my basic course where I teach a lot of people to identify a trend. We used to charge close to 100 to 150 USD for this program. So, and I thought like we have grown to a different level where I thought of sharing this going to help more traders to be more profitable and benefiting. So thought of sharing this. Okay, now guys, teach me with series 6 how to identify a trend. There's actually 3 ways to identify a trend. First, if you see on the right hand side, there's a chart where if you see the price, when I go short, the price is just bleeding lower and lower, and this is purely a live account proof. I'm going to show you some example. There's actually 3 ways to identify a trend. The first way is very simple yet very powerful. Second is the indicator where a lot of people on the planet use EMA. And I'll be sharing on how to identify highs and low. And I'll be sharing another strategy. Now let's go into a live chart so that I can show you some example. Okay, this is a live chart, yes. Now in this chart, from left to right, what I mean by left to right. Okay. Any questions, guys? You can just post. I'll be happy to guide you guys. Now, left to right is simple where you can use any time frame, doesn't really matter. Okay, let me use from 30 minutes chart. This is the left and this is the right. That's for me, left and right. So what I want you to do is, I want you to connect from the last candle that you're seeing and the last candle over here. What you need to do is just connect both of the dot. If overall the price is pointing up, that means price is rallying high and high. And if the price is pointing down, then it's a downtrend. This is a simple way where at a glance you can decide whether it's an uptrend or downtrend. A lot of traders using this. You'll be surprised. And if you see this scenario, I would point like this, from left to right, something like this. Left to right. Okay, left to right. Okay, left to right. It's pointing downtrend. So overall, it's a downtrend, and the seller's pressures towards downside. So this is how a lot of traders identify a trend. This is a very basic way of identifying. So I just want to show the example where literally a lot of traders does that. And the second one is the EMA. Okay, what is the meaning of EMA? Exponential moving average. Now, how to insert EMA? You go to insert, indicators, trend, moving average. So generally, a lot of traders use 20 because they use daily chart and they average out the past 20 candle, which is in a month average trend. So you can use 20 or any amount, but 20 is quite famous and exponential. So once you do like this, if this to identify the trend is very simple. If the moving average is pointing down, it's actually downtrend. If the moving average pointing up means it's uptrend. So is that the only concept a lot of traders does use? No. So what a lot of traders use moving average is, moving average, the concept is like this. Now, let's say you are seller in the GBPN and the price is over here. So the moving average shows you the average price. This is 20, so it takes the 20 candle, which is this one. Okay, let's count that. For this point, exactly at this point, the past 20 candle, which is past 20 candles, which is this one, 20, okay, this 20 candle. So past 20 candle, it will average the price and give you an average price. So this moving average is an average price. So a lot of traders, how they use moving averages, as long as the price is below the average moving average, they will always sell. When the price reach above this for the first time, it's a very good price, they will be going short. If you see every time the price go above moving average, they go short, and it goes up, they go short. And now the price reached this level, a lot of sellers selling, and the price is not creating a new low. This is the first indication that there's a bias who defending the price. So they're not allowing the price to create another new low. So once the price reach above the moving average, what a lot of traders use is, now see if the price is above the moving average, it dropped to this line average price, they will start buying. So this chart, it seems to be very simple, and sometimes it really winds up and down. That's where a lot of traders get confused. Okay. Let me show you another example. Oil, yeah, oil is good. Oil. Indicator, trend, moving average. Yep. Now we see moving average over here. The price, average price. Okay, let's see. Is this really 20 candle? This, yeah, this is 20 candle. So the average price for this one, this entire candle is over here. This is the average price. So what the market have done is it price drop below the average price, and every time the price reach this level, a lot of sellers sell. Price drop, price reach the moving average price, a lot of sellers are selling, a lot of sellers are selling, sellers selling, price reaches, sellers are selling. Now, if you observe something over here, the market creating new low. Can I see that? It's creating new low. Every single time they hit the moving average, is creating new low. New low. Now, it's failed to create new low. That means there's a lot of buyers are buying this price, this market. So there's a high chance for the price to shoot up because it's not creating a new low after eating the average price. That means people feel like it's too expensive to go short. Let's sell at a higher price. That means people will be buying. So guys, any questions? Those who are in the Zoom webinar, any questions so far? I'm able to answer you guys. Any questions? Just you can type. All good, good. Okay, so let's look into another example of this moving average, so that you have a better clarity. Now, how about this one? Insert indicator, trend, moving average, 20. Now, look at this. What is the meaning of this? Earlier, the chart was very simple, and every time you touch, the price went higher or went lower. Now, let's start from here. The price was defended very well below the moving average. For the first time, it went higher, really significant high. And after that, every time the price reached here, a lot of buyers picked the price. Price reached this level, buyers picked the price, but there was too much of a supply, and the price just dropped lower. So even with that, a lot of buyers still pick the price and shoot the price higher. Price reached the average price, buyers pick the price and bring higher. You can see the buyers are defending it very, very well. Very well. And what was the sign was, every time they hit the moving average, the price is creating new high. New high. This was the average price. Because they could not create a new high, it dropped lower, attract more buyers, and then price shoot up higher. Now, they are not yet create the high, but there's a high chance for price to create high or price can drop. Now, why they have to do this? Now, I want to explain a story with you guys. Okay, let me go to the whiteboard. Can you guys see the whiteboard? Okay, good. I actually went for an auction. Let me share your experience. 10 years back, I went for auction, property auction. The property is actually worth, let me write the property worth 68K. Okay. This is in Malaysia, 68K, and those from Malaysia, I think you can know, it's actually near the Serenda, after Rawang, Serenda. Okay. Now, what the auctioneer did was amazing, which I was amazed. What he did, he actually launched, he advertised the property for 8K. A real value is 68K, but they valued the starting price at 8K. So I thought, well, this is a very good deal. Let's go and grab this opportunity. So I went to the auction house, and I was one of the bidder. The surprising part was there was actually a 50 participants bidder. 50 bidder was there, 50 participants. 50 participants was there. And literally they raised the price from 8K immediately, because 50 participants, each of them, they charge 1,000, and the price from 8,000 become 58,000 immediately. And because of the bidders, everyone bid, they ended up bringing the price to 75,000 ringgit Malaysia. So this is what happened in the auction. This was shocking to me, because how they actually brought the price from 8K, which is 68,000 worth of property, they sold it at 75,000. So this was a bit shocking to me, and I learned something, that when they bring the price as low as possible, it's not the price losing the ground, they're attracting a lot of buyers. Now with this concept, let's jump into the chart, earlier chart, where's the chart? Yes. The same concept took place here. This was the low, and this was the high. They failed to create a new high. That means there's no bias. What they did, they brought the price lower than the previous low, attracting a lot of buyers because cheap price. Then they brought the price higher. The same property concept applied on this, because price action, it's not a candlesticks, a pattern, double bottom, shoulder, head, shoulder. Price action is a human behavior where how every single human collectively react in this market. We identify that and we react to that. Okay, so far any questions, guys? Before I move to the third strategy, this is how people use the moving average to identify a trend, and you can use this to identify a trend. Any questions, guys? No questions? Okay, let's continue the slide. Still on, oh, okay. Now the third one is the identifying highs and low, which we covered this one. We covered number one, which is very simple actually. And EMA, I just managed to explain to you guys good examples. And if you see the third high and low, okay, let me show you the example. The whiteboard, okay. Now, price action and any other things is still same. Now, I want you guys to visualize. I'm going to tell you a story now. I want you to visualize, is the price of this property is going up or going down? So property, a lot of people can relate themselves to the property because literally everyone commit to a property. So let's say this apartment or this flat, okay, like this. Let me draw nicely. Okay. Does it look like a house? Okay, this house. Okay, let's say the property of this, the house was sold at, you bought the property at $50,000, 50,000, and after 2 years, the price appreciate to 60,000. And there was a lot of rumors that new contract, new school and shopping malls going to come nearby this flat area. Then the price shoot to 78,000. And then after a couple of years, a lot of people bought property. Then they come to know that the shopping mall and the school was not really part of the thing. It was just a rumor. Then the price dropped to let's say 58K. And since it's a good property and a lot of balanced neighborhood was there, the price was picked up slowly, gradually. It was hovering here for 3 years. And since it's a strategic location, they really built a school and a mall, and the price shoot 200K. Now, once this established, the price, a lot of people who bought at 50,000, they're cashing out. The price just make a small correction because they bought a couple of units, and then price just gradually hovering here. Okay, after I explain this story, I want you guys to visualize. The starting price was $50,000. The starting price was $50,000, and he created new high 78. Then he pulled back, created 58,000 drop, then 100,000. Now, is the price overall uptrend or downtrend? Those who are in the webinar, please comment. How do you know it's an uptrend or downtrend, or is it raging? Uptrend, yes. Okay, how you can manage to say it's uptrend? Because the starting price was 50,000 and it rallied to 78,000 and then 58,000 drop and then 100,000, and probably this one is at 80,000. So 80,000. Okay. Now, this was the story which I shared, which happens to in a forex trading or any stock market or anything that we as a price and a time. Okay, let me write that, which is very important. Anything that has a time versus price can be related to price action. What price action is? We are trading we are not trading candlesticks. We are trading price versus time. So what is the reaction? All that is very important. Now, if you see, this is the high. Let me type that. This is the high, and this was the low. And since there's a high, and this was the low. So the low could be even lower. So no one really knows where's the low, but I'll teach you a second strategy to how to identify that. So the low could be here, then even the low could be somewhere here. But once the price create a new high, then you can identify where is the low. Now, a lot of traders, when they mark, when you see a price move like this, high, low, higher high, lower low. So when you see a price movement like this, high, low, high, and low, it has almost 70% chances to go even higher. The price can go higher. So this is how you identify a trend. So a lot of traders doing this because they know at this area it's more potential for buyers to come in because it's a better cheap price. So they will be start buying at this area. Okay. Now, how to really mark this? So a lot of people will go past data. They start number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. They do like that. It's actually a wrong way of doing. Let me guide you guys how to do this in a correct way. Okay, let me mark this. Okay. First, you must ask this question. Where is the immediate low or high from the current price? So I want those who are watching to write down this somewhere. Just copy this. Where is the immediate low or high from the current price? Write that down, please. We're going to do some practice. Done? Okay, good. Now let's go into a real chart. Now, where is the current price? This is the current price. So I want to mark a current price with a black color. Okay, this is the current price. Good. Now, read that. Where is the immediate low or high from this current price? This is the immediate low, correct? Then ask the same question. Where is the immediate high or low before this point? This is the immediate high and low. Where's the immediate low from this point? This is the immediate low. This is the immediate high. This is immediate low. Immediate high, low, immediate high, immediate low, immediate high. You can take immediate low over here. Immediate high, immediate low, high, low, immediate high over here, immediate low. So if you ask the right question, it's actually quite easy, and you should not start from. It's not start from the left of the chart. You must start from the right side of the chart. Ask this question. Where is the high? This is the high. This is the low. This is the high. This is the low. This is the high. This is the low. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So if you see average, is the price creating a new high? Is getting a new high? Yes, creating a new high. And the lows are getting higher. I can see the lows are getting higher, average. So so literally it's a very clear uptrend, but there was a losing confidence in the buyers So they are buying at a lower price. So in this kind of mechanism, I would not buy, I would be buying at a higher price. I'll wait for a better price at the bottom. So this is how you should understand from the chart. Okay. This is one example. Let's look into another example. Any pairs that you guys want me to analyze? You can comment in the chat box. Okay, any pair? Let's see. USD CAD. Okay, let's check USD CAD. USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Okay, if you see dollar CAD, it's an amazing chart because there's a few elements here. This is a very strong resistance area. Very strong resistance area. A lot of sellers are selling over here. What will take place is, first is a stop loss hunting, which is about to take place. So you can take advantage on that. Stop loss hunting. Okay. This is the area. So one possibility is this price can go up to this level, do a stop loss hunting, because a lot of traders are placing the stop loss at this level. If this question, if you can see this is a clear downtrend or good area to go short, why a lot of people say this is a good area? Because the lows are getting lower. Can you see? So it's a very clear sign that a price is going to drop lower. But if you can see this as a downtrend, why the institutional traders are not seeing this? So if they want to place the orders, the price can go as high as this or even slightly higher, then the price will drop massively. And I see the correlation, oil will appreciate because the price is reaching the bottom, and if oil appreciate, Canadian dollar will appreciate too. So there's a fundamental correlation. And based on this, looks like another couple of weeks or months time, within a couple of months, there must be a solution for coronavirus, because then the sentiment will change. So I see that on the price section over here. Now, if you ask on a daily chart, from left to right, the price seems to be on a range market. It's a range market. And on the H4, if you see H4 trading, the price is creating a new high and creating a new high. A lot of traders who have seen this trend. This is the low, this is the high, this is the low. Let me mark for you guys. Okay. Now there's actually no sign of sellers entering the market yet. So this is a potential area for sellers to enter. At this point, the price is creating new high and high. You can say high, low, high, 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 low, low, low. So how do you value whether it's a higher high or higher low? Look at the latest high, compare with the previous high. Is the latest high, this is the second sentence you guys must remember. Ask this, is the high the reason high or low is higher or lower than previous high or low? Please write this down, guys. Okay. I'm going to ask these questions to myself. This is the reason high. Is the high lower or higher than previous high? Higher. So I put the word higher in front. And ask the next question. Is the low current recent low higher than the previous low? Yes, higher. Then you go to the next high. Is the high higher or lower? Higher. Is the low higher or lower? Higher. Higher or lower? Higher. Higher. So whenever you see 4 points like this, where the market creates high, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low. This has a potential to go higher, almost 70%. It has a 70% chances to go higher. Okay, this is a very good chart examples. Now I'm going to jump into the downtrend so that you'll see both examples together. This is a good downtrend where the market have created a new low, high, low, high, low, high, low, and high. So the price, once you mark this high, 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 low, 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 low. Now ask this question, is the current recent high higher or lower? Lower. Is this low, this high higher or lower? Lower. Higher or lower? Lower. How about this low? Is it higher or lower? Lower. Higher or lower? Lower. Higher or lower? Lower. Okay, so it's lower. So whenever you see a price movement like this, okay, where low, double L means lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So when you see this kind of movement, there's a 70% of chances for the price to drop lower. So if you identify this average, you can go short. Now let's see one example on a market where, let's go to gold. Okay. Now look at this. At this point, the price was this the high, this the high, sorry. Okay. This was the high, this was the low, this was the high, this was the low. Assume you don't know the future, which is true, we don't know the future over here. So what you can do at this point, identify the high, this is the high, the previous high is over here, and the previous high is over here. And the low, currently the low is over here, the next low over here, the next low over here. So ask this question, is the current high higher or lower? Higher. Is the current high, this high higher or lower? Higher. And this low is higher or lower? Higher. Higher or lower? Higher. So whenever you see 4 points, which higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low. If you can see these 4 points, these are the area where price can go even higher. So there's a very good buying area. And if you see, let's see the price. Let's say we're buying at this point. Let me change the color to green color. Okay. Look at this. So can you see the price rally higher because a lot of buyers saw this opportunity? Now, with this, I'm going to share something with you guys. There's not only 3 ways to identify a trend. Now, a lot of people might think, but even now I understand how to identify the trend. Where should I buy? Which is the low? Probably the price could be somewhere in the center. And once you start selling, the price go even higher, and then you confuse. The second strategy will be helping you. Can you guys see this chart? Okay, I'm going to merge 2 things with you guys, for you guys. Whenever you see a movement like this, okay. If you have a piece of paper, just copy this. It's good if you write this down because it's going to give you a good memory and then good understanding. So you can write Follow me, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low. And this is lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay. So whenever you find these points, like 4 points, and let me mark which one comes first. For uptrend, the higher high, you must mark the higher high first, and then higher low second, and third is the higher high. You cannot go and mark higher low for uptrend. So first is always higher high, second is higher low, third is higher high, fourth is higher low. So once you find 4 points, these are the areas for you to go buy. It has a high chance for it to go higher. So you can buy at this point, price will go higher. So for sell downtrend, if you can identify for downtrend, first point is the lower low, second is the lower high, third is lower low, fourth is lower high. So once you identify this, it has a high chance for the price to drop lower. Now, what is the strategy I'm going to share where to buy is PRAPRD. What is this? So if you have studied from me, now what I want you to do is connect the first number 1 and number 4 together. Or just connect. Once you see number 1, number 2, number 3, you actually can draw a horizontal line across the number 1. The best buy price is at when the price touch this line, this line. Where what is the concept? What's the price action story over here? Price try to break, say price try to break, fail. Penetrated, retest, and once break above this level, we call this advance. Look at for the downtrend. Price try to break, fail, penetrated, retest. Once it's dropped below this level, we call this drop. It's called PRAPRD. Now, just digest this. Any questions you can ask me. I'll be showing some examples on the chart. Guys, any questions? Chat. What happens if the parallel break previous low? What happens if the lower low breaks the previous lower low? Higher low? Bro, I don't understand this, bro. PRA means penetrate. Penetrate. I mean, can anyone write on the content chat? What is PRA? PRD means penetrate, retest, advance. There's 3 stages, and PRD means penetrate, retest, drop. Okay, that's good. Now let's jump into a real chart. See, we can find a lot of examples. Now look at this. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to mark this as the, okay, this is higher high, higher high, higher low, and this is the higher high, higher low. Now, like I mentioned earlier, mark this as a number 1, number 2, and number 3. You don't need number 4. What you can do is immediately put a line across the, let me make it a line. Okay, put a line across that level and try to use the same sentence that I use. Market tried to penetrate, fail. Market tried to penetrate, fail. Penetrated. This is a very good price because this is the retest area. So it retests. It will reach to this level. So how you can take advantages from the retest point to the top is what we can go and engage and take profit. So let me mark this. Penetrated. This is retest. And then it advanced. Okay. So this is the concept, this example. And let's see a same example with a downtrend on the same chart. Look at this. Market tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retest, drop. So it dropped from this to this area. Can you see the example? Okay, I'm going to show you more examples so that you understand clearer. Okay, okay. Wow, there's a lot of examples here. Okay. Just to make you guys understand clearer, I'm just going to point few points which is very clear. This is a good point. Okay. And that's another example here. Another example. Another example. Okay, if you see over here, market trying to penetrate, fail, penetrator, retest, advance. Okay, there's a few PR, in fact, PRA, PRD over here. Market try to penetrate, fail, penetrator, retest, drop. Market try to penetrate, fail, penetrator, retest, advance. In this advance, there was a market try to penetrate, penetrated, retest, advance. Then market penetrated, down, retest, drop. Market penetrated, try to penetrate, fail, penetrated, retest, advance. Market tried to penetrate, fail, penetrated, retest, advance. So where can you take advantage? At every retest point. This is where you can sell and buy. There's ample of opportunity. So what we can do is you analyze whether it's a good risk reward trade. That's what you can do. Okay. So I hope this gives you guys a better understanding. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Please don't shy. You can ask questions. Okay. Okay, let's jump into the today's trade slide. I explained to you guys the both of this. Any questions and questions, guys? So meanwhile, you guys type the questions. Let me share with you guys those who are watching the webinar. If you interested to learn this, this is called Teach Me series, where I'll be sharing each webinar one interesting topic. Like today, I'm covering the how to identify a trend, and it's a 1 hour weekly webinar program. This will give you a great exposure on how price action gurus, traders, and students are trading with extraordinary results. And if you feel you want to know a lot, there's a link below and above. Click that, and you'll be learning a lot. Yes, bro. I think Moonwai have asked question. What is that? PRA period mostly used on H4 or daily? Bro, any time frame. Okay, let me, since you asked the question. let's, okay, this is gold. I'm going to show you the application on a higher time frame. Okay, look at this. Okay. Market tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retest, is advancing. That's on a daily chart. So the story tells us that on overall, it's an uptrend on the daily chart. Now I'm going to H4. Sorry. Okay, H4. H4. H4, I'm going to mark the same thing. This is the point, latest price, where if you see the market penetrated, retesting. So sellers are coming in this time frame. So price has chance to drop lower. But overall daily chart is uptrend. H4 is showing downtrend. Okay. H1, if you see in H1, the latest, I'm only speaking about the latest PRA, PRD over here. So the market tried to penetrate, failed, tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retest, advance. So on H1 is actually uptrend. And 30 minutes, the latest PRA, PRD will be somewhere still same. So on short time frame, it's a very clear uptrend. Penetrated, retest, advance. So it's daily chart, it's uptrend, H4, downtrend, the rest is uptrend. So if it picks to one time frame, just follow one time frame so they can take an advantage. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to share something. The next, this week's opportunity, the oil is still valid. You can still take advantage on the oil. And dollar CAD, I still see, if we see the last video, I anticipate the price to go even higher because stop loss hunting. So like I mentioned today, you can wait for stop loss hunting to take place. Now, this session is the Inspire Me Price Action Group. This is one of the students' live account. Okay, what this trader have done this week, he have deposited 1,000 USD. I think it's not stated here. Literally, he withdraw $8,000 in both accounts. So there was almost another $8,000 over here. Okay, the deposit is only 1,000 USD. 1,000 USD. Deposit is $1,000, and deposit is $1,000. So what this trader have done is, okay, how many of you guys want this result? Just comment in the chat box. Let me share you the process. From 1,000 to 8K. I won, of course, Lassa. Okay. Now what he did was, let's see his way of trading. Got 2 lot, 1 lot, 2 lot, oil 2 lot, GBP 1 lot, gold 1 lot, oil 2 lot. So literally he manages both accounts together and he traded. Okay, let me share you some example. Let's look at his statement, his analysis. So he went short on oil at 50.85. Okay, now let's take 51.063. 51.06. Guys, I want you guys to focus on this price. Okay, EF cut loss. Wow, cut loss. Okay, let's see why he cut loss. And let's look at another trade which he made money. Oil, same price. 50.85 and 51.06. Okay, let's look at the trade. Oil. Okay, he traded last week 50 50.85 somewhere here. 50.85 and 51.06. 51.06. 51.06. Okay, somewhere here. So I believe what this trader have done is he went short somewhere here, and the price shoot up, he scared, he closed the trade and went short again. Now, what you can learn from today's session, look at this. When the price is coming to this territory, this was the low, this was the high, this was the low, this was the high. Literally, the price is sliding lower and lower, and price created another new low. So what you can do is just connect apply today's learning, lower low, lower high, lower low, and let's say assume you don't know the lower high. What you can do is connect this first point, first, second, third, make a horizontal line across the number one over here, and you wait at this retest point where if I try to explain through my price action story where market tried, oh, so this too big. Market tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retest. So this is the area where you can go short and price drop. I'm sharing you the exact trade that he took, and he took advantage on that. So this is the area, exact area where he took a trade. Now let's look at this trade. So this is the price that he took, and let's look at the gold or GBP yen, 142.27, 142.27, 142.27. GJ, yeah, 142.27. Okay, this trader went short somewhere here, and look at the exact price movement. Market tried to penetrate, failed, tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retesting, 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 then drop. Now, since you guys watching this, look at this. Market tried to penetrate, failed, penetrated, retesting. So it will drop. So it's already a good opportunity for you guys to see. Now, any questions, guys, so far? Any questions? So I've shared this on Facebook. If you feel you benefited from this, please tag this video with your friends. Guys, this is a video, this is the content that I share for my basic course, where a lot of people out there in the market teach this to identify trend, and I'm sharing this so that you guys can take advantage, benefit from this. Tag a lot of traders, because this will save their money and a lot of their time. Hope you guys take advantage on this. And if there's no questions, thank you, guys. And also watching Facebook, thank you. And I'll see you guys. Those who wants to subscribe to our program, you feel that, hey, I want to learn through this webinar program, I'll take advantage. Then this is the program for you guys. Where there's a 2 program, you can take advantage. Teach Me series, where it's a 52 weeks program, and all the video will be recorded in the education portal. You can watch, rewatch, and again. And this program is learning plus earning. So I'll be sharing 1 hour weekly webinar like this. And this will give you a great exposure on how Price Action Guru traders trading with the extraordinary result. And if you feel like it's too long and I want to make it short, I want to learn faster, I want to master this, I want you to guide me in a live account, then personal coaching is the solution, where for those who seriously want to be active in full time in 12 to 24 months, if you can give that time for yourself, then personal coaching is a solution for you. It's only for those who are serious traders. It's a personalized coaching because every trader has a different mindset, different understanding. So I feel like every student need to be guided individually to be excellent price action trader. So it's a personalized coaching on a live account where participants learn how to master the psychology and trading model so they can consistently withdraw money from the market. Each participant will experience minimum 100% gain on the live account, $100 to $200. So those who are watching, thank you, and see you guys next week. And those who haven't subscribed now. You'll enjoy the benefit. Okay, take care, guys. Bye bye.